mood for cheese? That excuse is more home than a slice of this fine Norman there. Ain't a big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
Fresh haddock, perfect for a fry-up.
Watch the undead quiver in their mouldy boots.
Get it while it's fresh. This batch is only hours from the sea.
Join the Stud Club if you've got an eye for farm potatoes.
Fresh haddock, perfect for a fry-up.
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
Let us see if you can choose the finest greens.
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Get it while it's fresh. This batch is only hours from the sea.
Aim straight, aim true. Arrows by the dozens.
Not in the mood for cheese. That excuse is more home than a slice of this fine Norman there.
Watch the undead quiver in their mouldy boots.
Heavenly herring, delicious dogfish. Yours for a scrap of gold each.
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses. Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
Quiet day on the market, it seems.
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
I'm overheating
To
here.
leave the city is
Be careful, Source Hunter.
It never rains, but it pours, eh? Sodden all the way to my boot soles. Did that cause a reaction? Did that cause a reaction? I wonder what that did. Did that cause a reaction?
Did that cause a reaction? Does anything seem different now? Did that cause a reaction? Now to find out what effect that had. Did that cause a reaction? Did that cause a reaction? Does anything seem different now? Now to find out what effect that had. Now to find out what effect that had. I wonder what that did. Now to find out what effect that had. Now to find out what effect that had.
Strange. Some of them stare at that tombstone for hours.
Soaked to the skin.
I'm dripping.
Sodden all the way to my boot soles.
Drenched.
Sodden all the way to my boot soles.
I feel like I've just had a long bath in a cold lake.
force field brims with 1,000 distant voices. They seem to be expecting some kind of incantation. The voices sound pleased, then grow distant and evanesce.
Not so fast!
Chance to the death, and my steps the danger.
I shan't be stopped.
Try again!
Upon the torrents of stars, I call to burn thy body!
Call me home.
Without aid, I will expire soon.
Foul sinner! Let all the poison that lurketh in the depths come forth and sting me 1,000 times over!
I needed that.
A stitch in time, eh, my friends?
the mend!
Without aid, I will expire soon.
Seven, have mercy on your soul!
Seven, drown this land!
What a deluge!
I needed that.
Healing right when you need it.
Soaked to the skin!
On the man!
I need to dry off.
I needed that. Into the fray once more!
Bless the seven. I am restored.
prefer to drown my sorrows with ale.
It never rains, but it pours, eh?
Rain nurtures our land. I prefer to drown my sorrows with ale. eyes on the prize. Woo!
Ho, hero. 'Tis I, the Summer King. Wholly do I... Hey, quit shoving! Knock it off, will you? I'm trying to... Excuse me. Out of the way! It's Lurian's turn! Well, I thought the day would never come! Thanks for giving old Carrot Face the Great Melt. We and the Earth Kingdom owe you a tremendous... odds. Well, you'll have to wait your turn. Oh, for the love of all that's igneous, go ahead then, if it'll stop your owling. I'll answer that. We are the sovereigns of the seasons, kind hero. And we thank you for saving us from our rather deranged brother, the one-time King of Winter. I am Sua of the Summer Kingdom. These are my siblings, Semista of Spring and Larian of Autumn. We overheard a crafty little imp named Gigix tell Boreas that the staff can only be destroyed where it was created, the Elemental Forge. He seemed to imply that the forge was somewhere in Iverheim itself, but I know not its exact location. Better the crackle of embers than this idiotic blustering. Oh, cover your ears, hero! Nothing whips up a flame like a wild wind! The Elemental Forge, hero. It's the only way.
Dancing devil sprites, comrade. A talking staff. Burn it before its sauce tendrils start leeching your eye jelly.
Your world is more horrifying than I ever knew.
I'd trade my gauntlets for a hot drink. eyes on the prize.
Brother, sister, we are free! And who is this? Can it be that a frail mortal human faced and bested our own scheming Boreas? But this is no mortal, I see. Strange, you take the guise of a source hunter. But I shall of course honor your chosen form. Indeed, I suppose I should have expected that one of your kind would snare our brother sooner or later. Boreas always did dance uncomfortably close to the dark arts. But I suppose the others of we elemental monarchs thought it better not to interfere in the affairs of his realm. No, like fools we waited for his pride, his hunger for more and ever more power, to pull us from our own seats of safety and into his sordid storm. We, and with us all the subjects of the realm of Fairy, do owe you our lives, Source Hunter. If, no, not if, but when, we might be of assistance to you in this dimension, you must call upon me personally. Source Hunter, it would be my sincerest honor. Take this rune, and use it to summon me when you're near the witch once more. If she can be extracted from Boreas ice, I'll find a way to make it so. Well, that's settled then, innit? We'd best be on our way then. The spring and autumn kingdoms won't rule themselves, you know. May our paths cross soon, Source Hunter.
I don't know how long she'll last within that ice.
There she
There
is.
must be a way.
The White Witch. A prisoner in ice.
I wonder what sorcery, or worse, sorcery, we'll have to use to get her out.
I don't know how long she'll last within that ice. There must be a way. I don't know how long she'll last within that ice. There must be a way. I don't know how long she'll last within that ice. There must be a way. I don't know how long she'll last within that ice. There must be a way. I don't know how long she'll last within that ice. There must be a way. I don't know how long she'll last within that ice. There must be a way. I don't know how long she'll last within that ice. There must be a way.
There she is.
I don't know how long she'll
the
last
White
within that ice.
Witch. A prisoner in ice.
I wonder what sorcery, or worse, sorcery, we'll have to use to get her out.
I don't know how long she'll last within that ice. There must be a way. I don't know how long she'll last within that ice. There must be a way. I don't know how long she'll last within that ice. There must be a way.
This is your White Witch, then? And you're sure you want to free her, are you? Even our mad Boreas wouldn't have wasted such precious ice on a petty criminal. Whatever she did to find herself here must have been rather severe indeed. But I am in your debt, and I would be remiss not to honor your request. Shield your eyes, Source Hunter. To melt ice of this refinement, I'll need to summon an equally rare flame.
Gods, it's colder than a witch's teat. How very callous of Leandra to inter her only sister in a barren tundra for eternity.
Ikara, you're all right? The ice, King Boreas, and your sister. What a frigid hell you've endured.
And yet not even a frigid hell like this could induce you to put on a shirt, could it, Ahu? My old friend, surely I have you to thank for my salvation.
That honor goes to a pair of talented source hunters, actually. If not for their efforts, I'd be quite uselessly prowling around your prison still.
Then perhaps I ought to address my savior directly. Source Hunter, is that the masquerade? Well, what a motley crew we are. Isn't there somewhere a bit warmer we might discuss matters? Ah, yes, of course, of course. Do pardon me. I didn't mean to imply you were very clearly eternal beings in the guise of minor mortals. Not at all. Please, let's do carry on. First things first, Source Hunter. For my freedom, I owe you every imaginable thanks. My soul had withered in this prison, and I might not have survived much longer without your help. Now, about the culprits. My corrupted sister and the mad Winter King. When I realized exactly where, and to whom Leandra was consigning me, I was certain I'd never enjoy the sun's warmth again. But neither she nor I anticipated the Source Hunter. That was her mistake, and my blessing. I never would have imagined Leandra capable of dealing with the likes of Boreas, but she has changed into someone I hardly recognize anymore. Oh, yes, I suppose I am. But I do prefer my given name. Ikara, that is. Charmed. But I hope I haven't disappointed my own hero. Am I just as white and witchy as you'd hoped? My own little sister, if you can imagine it. She was always the more ambitious, the more exacting of us, and she had no fear of the darkness that so often accompanies Source. Her collusion with King Boreas in imprisoning me here confirms my worst fears. She is planning something far greater than I could have anticipated. For this reason, and with a heavy heart, I must ask you, Source Hunter, to find out how far exactly Leandra has become entwined in the dark arts. I take no pleasure in the memory of that night. The thought of hurting anyone or anything is abhorrent to me, but in this case I judged it necessary. If you've come this far, I trust you've learned that the Counselor was far from a humble civil servant. This doesn't excuse my behavior, but perhaps it can help to explain it. It's a sordid story, to be perfectly frank. Two sisters, a philanderous, treacherous wizard, death and mayhem. Are you sure you're interested in such things? The sparkle in your eye belies your better nature, Source Hunter. Now I know that it is your duty to get to the heart of this. And, in truth, the events of that night were but one part of a larger and much darker matter. A matter in which I'll dare to beg your assistance before we're through with one another. Now that terrible night. One night, as I slept, I had a sudden revelation. No dream, but a vision. My sister Leandra and my lover Zandalor. I didn't understand, but I recognized their location. Syceel's King Crab Inn. I arrived and looked through their window, but inside, everything was wrong. Leandra had fled, and Counselor Jake stood over the wizard, a knife in his hand and hate in his eyes. As I watched, he drove the dagger deep into Zandalor's heart, and I was too late to stop him. In that moment, I broke. I saw before me not a man, not even a beast, but evil incarnate. And I used Source to slay him. On the floor lay Zandalor. In my hands, I held Jake's life force. I had sworn never to use Source, but I couldn't walk away. And so I did the unthinkable. I used the Counselor's life to save Zandalor's. He was alive, but only just. Betrayal. Murder. Source. We were all of us guilty now. If you were any other Source Hunter, I suppose you'd strike me down where I stand after that terrible admission. Fortunately for us both, you are no other Source Hunter. I hate to extend my own invitation, Source Hunter, but I believe I ought to accompany you to Zigzax's hideout. Presumptuous, yes, but I'd recognize the imp's essence just about anywhere. Both he and you must learn more about the darkness that has extended itself into our dearest Rivellon. And I believe I know where we must begin. Ah, but unless that's a bear flailing through the threads of time, I do believe Master Zigzax is on his way. Make way, Source Hunter, landing in 3, 2...
Hunters, you've done it! Ikara is free! Ah, what good it does my impish heart to see her safe and bright as ever! We have much to discuss. Come one and all to the end of time. A spot of something warm with the soft glow of the tapestry ought to do us all a bit of good, You are Ikara. Now, if we're done playing hide and seek, let's not waste a jot more time. Oh, I just can't wait to pick your every synapse.
After you, Master Zigzax.
So that's the White Witch, eh? I expected someone a little more evil. I can't say I'd cut her down from a stake, but she sure has fewer horns than I expected.
Oh, if only Jarrett were here to meet her. He would have loved to lay eyes on the White Witch of so many legends.
We've solved the murder and caught the culprit, yet this case feels anything but closed.
There's more to this crime than simple fact. Killing a killer is hardly the same as killing an innocent after all.
We'll have to learn more before we can assess Ikara's true guilt in this matter. Fortunately, she seems quite eager to tell us more about this entire dark affair.
Ready to advance, ready to defend. What can it? Ask away, my friend, ask away. Always helps to know a thing or two about who's covering your back against the gnashing hordes, eh? Well, comrade, I've been around long enough, but not that long, mind, to know that little in this world can be split categorically into light and dark. My distrust of magic is instinctive after my years as a source hunter. But I also know that, at times, using the enemy against itself is the only way to make a lick of progress. So toss your cadabra elixirs and your illusion scrolls to high heavens, comrades. As long as I don't see a hint of darkness about you, you've got nothing to fear from Old Medora. It's no coincidence the Order retired me, or tried to anyhow, to such an aptly named little town. Way back when, the settlement was chartered as a stronghold for source hunters to keep watch over the borders of the Phantom Forest. Don't let the name fool you, though. These days, the forest is little more than a smattering of trees and ruins. A perfect posting for an old bull and her dotage like yours truly. In the days of old, though, the forest played host to source devils of every make and kind. Hunter's Edge was a settlement of source hunters tasked with watching over the border of the forest and putting down anything smacking a source that might creep out of it. By now, it's been centuries since anything more dangerous than a badger has come out of those woods. By and by, the source hunters moved out and regular folks set up shop. But the town's charter requires that at least one of our kind remain to keep the watch.
Row?
Out of the way, human scum! Your stink is making my eyes sting!
Row!
So good of you to drop by, my liege. As always, be welcome.
blood? Or is it just me? That's Silverglen for you. Always a vague whiff of death about. Do you know anything about these Immaculates? Even if I did, you've given me nothing but trouble since you got here. Oh, come on. That's just how I'll pal around. Huh. A fine way to make friends indeed. Well, come on in any case. What are these Immaculates all about? I hardly know the details, but a whole lot of them gives me the wallies. Do you smell blood? Or is it just me? That's Silverglen for you. Always a vague whiff of death about. Do you smell blood? Or is it just me? That's Silverglen for you. Always a vague whiff of death about. So, you're Alfie, are you? Oh, I've heard about you. Oh? What have you heard? That you let a puny bandit with a knife disgrace our entire race is all this coming from a goblin's beast of burden. Do you have to hang around here with that look on your face? Oh, come off it. Oh, what look do you mean? That I just caught a whiff of goblin offal stew scrunched up look. Hang around here with that look on your face. Oh, come off it. Oh, what look do you mean? That I just caught a whiff of goblin offal stew scrunched up look. Smell blood? Or is it just me? That's Silverglen for you. Always a vague whiff of death about. Do you smell blood? Or is it just me? That's Silverglen for you. Always a vague whiff of death about. So, you're Alfie, are you? Oh, I've heard about you. Oh? What have you heard? That you let a puny bandit with a knife disgrace our entire race is all this coming from a goblin's beast of burden. Do you smell blood? Or is it just me? That's Silverglen for you. Always a vague whiff of death about. So, you're Alfie, are you? Oh, I've heard about you. Oh? What have you heard? That you let a puny bandit with a knife disgrace our entire race is all this coming from a goblin's beast of burden. Do you have to hang around here with that look on your face? Oh, come off it. Oh, what look do you mean? That I just caught a whiff of goblin offal stew scrunched up look. Do you have to hang around here with that look on your face? Oh, come off it. Oh, what look do you mean? That I just caught a whiff of goblin offal stew scrunched up look. Do you smell blood? Or is it just me? That's Silverglen for you. Always a vague whiff of death about. Do you smell blood? Or is it just me? That's Silverglen for you. Always a vague whiff of death about. Anything about these Immaculates? Even if I did, you've given me nothing but trouble since you got here. Oh, come on.
That doesn't look like your best work there, dear. You're tired, aren't you?
My sweet, I do wish you'd stop interrupting me.
Not too hard now, dearest. You've been hammering away for hours.
Let it go. Bandit slayer of mine. Oh, yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Do you know anything about these Immaculates? Even if I did, you've given me nothing but trouble since you got here. Oh, come on. That's just how I'll pal around. Huh. A fine way to make friends indeed. Well, come on in any case. What are these Immaculates?
Oh no, Pantomime.
If I had a star for every time you brighten my day, I'd have a galaxy in my hand.
sweet cheeks.
So where's the tenebrium? I hope you didn't get cold feet. We're talking big bucks here. I'm no man to refuse a source hunter. Ask away, friend.
How's business for you anyway? Swell enough, swell enough.
The gods we've learned to handle this ore properly.
What? You don't fancy dying a slow, toxic death?
they don't have that distinct underside of a bridge aroma.
Better that than reeking of fresh blood.
Dancing dugongs, you nearly startled me out of my boots. Well, you...
Oh no, pal of mine. So you found the tenebrium. A grand feeling to have bested the king of trolls, isn't it? Huh? Hand the blighted stuff over and you'll be privy to every damnable secret this place has been hoarding.
Wanna have a good time?
Time to give Brandon the tenebrium and learn the secrets of Silverglen.
That's right. I'm very interested to learn what Brandon has to share.
Sakes alive! I knew I could count on you. Now it's my turn to make good. I'll be happy to share with you the not-so-little secret of these mines. For starters, Source Hunter, you already know that this is a volatile material. What you might not know is that there are ways to handle it that can diminish or even prevent its negative effects. All it takes is a little know-how. Here, I'll show you. And if you're ever looking for a full cure, I'd recommend visiting the Immaculate Chapel. Nod your way through their little sermons and they'll give you access to a special mineral that can heal even the worst cases of rot. Now that there's a handy bit of information. But the real secret is yet to come, my friend. Lawrence, the bloke from the mining guild, ordered dozens of men to extract tenebrium from these here mines, knowing full well that doing so was as good as sending them to their deaths. Beasts of burden, he called the miners, and said that the guild'd turn a profit quicker if the men mined the stuff lickety-split, before the rot ran its full course. I've got a letter here from the mining guild to Mr. Lawrence himself, proving everything I've claimed. You can have the damn thing. I've sat on this secret long enough. There, it's yours. I'm no man to refuse a source hunter. Ask away, friend.
Every time you
If Lawrence had had the smallest modicum of patience, either to teach them men how to safely handle tenebrium or to wait for the goblins to show up, Ben's death could have been easily avoided.
Believe in the gods, baby.
Lawrence actually invited those bug-eyed creeps here himself. The miners were dropping like flies, and goblins had more of a natural tolerance for the work. Little did we know they'd overrun the place in a matter of months. That's a double-edged sword, isn't it? You can get the fortune of a lifetime for it, but you won't have time to spend it all before the rot gets you. Ah, those men, the first to perish, never the wiser until it was too late. There's a bit of guilt I'll take to me grave indeed. The overseer's supposed to be something of a protector, if not a friend, you know? That circus rolled into town shortly after the tenebrium was discovered. Some freak woman with a freak gemstone managed to cure rot by some strange magic and convinced most of the locals that she were the conduit of the goddess or some such tripe. Well, I'm off with little more to me name than a small fortune here in me pocket. Farewell to you, Source Hunter, and good riddance, Silverglen.
Yeah, cutie pie. Wanna have a good time?
Come hither, sweetheart. Oh, if I had a star for every time you brighten my day, I'd have a galaxy in my hand. Come hither, sweetheart.
Why don't you stay a while, darling? I just know I could take you on a wild ride if you let me.
Praise the goddess. I've passed the trial.
It is not easy to understand this, Lawrence. He had food, clothes, and gold enough. How could he have let others die so that he could gain more? In Home Forest, we kill to eat or to protect ourselves. What reason could Lawrence have to take more than he could use, and to let his fellows die for it too?
Wild ride if you let me.
Or are you always this hot? Do you believe in the gods, baby? 'Cause you're the answer to all my prayers.
Over
A
here.
society that allows such evil to flourish is rotten at its very core, Source Hunter. I'd be careful of your pouch of gold. Shiny pebbles cannot mean more than beating hearts.
Do you believe in the gods, baby? Because you're the answer to all my prayers.
Why don't you stay a while, darling?
Tell me,
I
sweetie,
just know
you
I
have
could take you on
someone, or
a
you
wild
always
ride
this
if you let me.
Come hither, sweetheart. Oh, if I had a star for every time you brighten my day, I'd have a galaxy in my hand.
Hi there, cutie pie. Wanna have a good time?
Do you know anything about these Immaculates? Even if I did, you've given me nothing but trouble since you got here. Oh, come on. That's just how I'll pal around. Huh. A fine one.
You have letter from Mining Guild? Let me looking. They tell Lawrence to keep mining tenebrium. They say they make him rich if he comply. The filthy pig. Oh. Mi voyagos al sia patrino domo sur la dorso del camelo kai riprochi si forte. I knew he was guilty. I knew he was to blame for Ben's death. Oh, I'll strangle him with my own two hands. I will do my best to give answer, Source Hunter. Sebi, come quickly! Watch shop while Mother put ghost of father to peace. So, Mr. Lawrence, it's true then. May Zal Moxes dry her socks on your mother's gravestone.
Oh, what are you going on about, you crazy old witch?
I know for truth you bring workers to mines to extract tenebrium, and that you do it knowing they will die of rot. You greedy man. Malsata rapo. You kill them to fill your own pocket.
Look, you're confused. You're ranting. Clearly there's no reasoning with you, so what say you take this rather expensive token and agree to keep your little delusions to yourself?
1,000 gold for my husband's death. Tell me, Source Hunter, does this man bring me for an idiot?
Nadia should shout Lawrence's guilt from the rooftops. He doesn't deserve better after what he's done.
That's right. I'm sure all these miners will have more than a little to say to the man who effectively killed their comrades.
Ah, yes, that is spirit. Too bad for you, Mr. Lawrence, High Priest of Illiterati. Remember my darling Ben, when mob rips you to pieces.
Wait. This is between you and me. There's no need to involve the rest of those cretins. They'll believe anything. Wait, Mrs. Nadia! Wait!
Snake, but now I have proof of his crime. I know none forget so many who die of rot when tenebrium was found.
Don't
but do you
let
know
this
that Lawrence
foreigner
knew of
poison
rot
your mind.
and sent you and your brothers to mine anyway? He sent my husband to his death.
and he sent you to yours.
Make the monster pay.
Over here,
Oh, Santa, please. You're a compassionate soul, are you not? You wouldn't let these pick-swinging apes swarm me, would you? I am a man of many mistakes and even more regrets, but surely no one deserves to be ripped to shreds by the masses.
Show that Bonadoro Bracco what you think of him.
One murder won't make up for another. These miners have no right to harm him.
That's right. Killing Lawrence will make these miners his equal in the worst sense.
My savior! My friend! This will be the last anyone in Silver Glen sees of Lawrence. That is my promise.
That man's a murderer! You'd see us let him free? Let him run off to the next village of saps to maim and murder for profit? You lot, you're lucky the whole of us can't hold a candle to your fancy enchantments, or you'd have to face us yourselves.
I just know I could take you on a wild ride.
Careful, comrade. I think I sense a source.
Another one for the collection. Into the fray once more.
Over here, sweet cheeks. Oh, I'm aching to share a moment together.
Where the wind blows, the goddess breathes. Where the rivers run, the goddess weeps. How can I connect you to our eternal goddess, my friend?
Underside of a great aroma. Better that than drinking of fresh blood. Come hither, sweetheart, or if I had a star for every time you brighten my day, I'd have a galaxy in my mind. Come hither, sweetheart, or if I had a star for every time you brighten my day, I'd have a galaxy in my mind.
Hey, stop that! They say a witch lives in the woods east of here, but I've never seen her myself. One day the conduit will smite her.
Do you believe in the gods, baby?
Look at you, sugar. Oh, I could take you on a ride neither of us would soon forget. Indeed I do. And I'm just itching to take you places you've only ever dreamed of, darling. What's a lousy 250 gold between an adventurer like you and a fine piece of tale like the one I've got in store for you? No, come now, honey. I promise to take you for a spin so wild you'll be begging for more. And more's my guarantee.
Praise the goddess! I passed the trial!
Friend, this is most excellent news. Welcome.
Do you believe in the gods, baby? Because you're the answer to all my
I can
prayers.
feel the goddess's vigor coursing through my very veins.
Come hither, sweetheart, or if I had a star for every
Why
time
don't you
brighten
stay
my
a
day,
while,
I'd have a
darling?
galaxy
I just
in my
know I
hand.
could take you on a wild ride if you let me.
Do you believe in the gods, baby? Because you're the answer to all my prayers.
Hi there, cutie pie. Want to have a good time?
Tell me, sweetie, you have someone, or are you always?
What do you think you're doing? Please leave me.
Hey, stop that! Ever shot a bullseye in your sleep? Well, no wonder with your skill book as empty as all that.
Hi there, cutie pie. Wanna have a good time?
Tell me, sweetie, do you have someone, or are you always this hot?
Hi there, cutie pie. Wanna have a good time?
Tell me, sweetie, do you have someone, or are you